Coming up on this edition of Pasco 360, work starts on a drainage ditch to help these West Pasco neighborhoods hit by flooding in 2015. We'll show you what's new at Pasco County's SunWest Park. Pasco County's Bug Jam featured hundreds of VW enthusiasts. We'll take you to the Pasco County Fairgrounds for the annual event. I'm Tambrey Laine, your host for Pasco 360, Pasco County's official television news magazine. The Board of County Commissioners approved $300,000 to be used to improve stormwater infrastructure in Pasco County. The board approved the money December 1st, 2015, and crews got right to work. Workers started downstream from the Trinity Oaks and Thousand Oaks subdivisions, which flooded during the 2015 July-August flood event. The approval extends a contract with WLW Construction to continue drainage maintenance work throughout Pasco County. The contractor will be directed to work on specific projects by Pasco County Public Works, starting with the Oak Ridge Canal at Seven Springs Boulevard.
As you can see, there's been some downed trees that have come across and fallen into the canal, and it's basically slowing down the flow of the water. So we're cutting it up and dragging it out to help increase the flow of the water.
The Public Works Department has contracted major ditch cleaning projects since 2007. These projects restore existing ditches and canals that deteriorated due to lack of maintenance. Once they're restored, the water systems are then added to the county's maintenance lists. Since 2007, the Public Works Department has spent over $6.3 million with contractors to restore 130 miles of ditches and canals. In 2016, ditch maintenance work will transition to an internal public works crew to bring down costs and to make it easier to restore these waterways. Pasco County Public Works will continue to hold public workshops with neighborhoods affected by the severe flooding to figure out which areas in the county need stormwater infrastructure improvements and how badly they need it. Pasco County Commissioners adopted a new logo in 2015. It has a new look and a new message, appropriate for places like SunWest Park. The new logo and branding is called Open Spaces, Vibrant Places, and Pasco County will be using this to promote everything county-related. The Pasco Board of County Commissioners formally adopted the new branding initiative during the November 17, 2015 meeting in Dade City. The logo and message, Open Spaces, Vibrant Places, will promote a unified appearance and consistent theme on all efforts to market and brand the county. The branding and marketing initiative fulfills key goals in the BCC's strategic plan and is the result of a cooperative effort by several departments: the Office of Economic Growth, the Public Information Office, the Office of Tourism Development, and the Pasco Economic Development Council. We test marketed the branding effort and asked for input from groups like the Pasco Chambers of Commerce.
The in-house committee and partners with Pasco Economic Development Council worked for about a year, almost a year and a half, on creating a new logo that includes the tagline, Open Spaces, Vibrant Places. And we think that this actually symbolizes Pasco in many ways. It's hard to quantify what Pasco is when you're out in the community. And what we've done is incorporated the best of both worlds. We have very lovely, beautiful natural spaces. We've got wonderful district parks. And we also have some very vibrant places with downtowns, active living. And we want to make sure we promote that through not only our tourism, but also our economic development efforts and to our residents, so they really see what a wonderful place we have to live.
Some counties spend anywhere from $50,000 to $100,000 to develop a new brand and logo. But Pasco County was able to do this on our own, with staff from several departments pitching in. So other than regular salaries, the new branding and logo effort didn't cost you, the taxpayers of Pasco County, anything extra. Some big-name universities visited SunWest Park in the fall of 2015. It was one of the first volleyball tournaments to be held on the fine beach sand. Pasco 360 cameras captured some of the heated competition at Pasco County's new volleyball destination, SunWest Park.
Florida State, Florida International, and Florida Atlantic universities all battling to be Queen of the Beach. This is the first annual beach volleyball event at SunWest Park in Pasco County, and it's already a big hit.
We've got a lot of support through the community, and the colleges and everybody are having a great time, and the great facility here. The sand's outstanding, the courts are set up great, the water, the lake. SunWest Park is a great place for everybody to come out and have a great time. SunWest Park, located about an hour north of downtown Tampa, was once a lime rock mine. Now it's a massive park surrounding a 75-acre spring-fed lake with white sand that rivals Florida's best beaches. Pasco County Commissioner Jack Mariano says it's the perfect place to host all kinds of premier events, starting with beach volleyball tournaments just like this one.
I envision this to be one of the major tourist stops for a lot of different groups. I mean, with 40 beach volleyball courts with a great view and all the amenities that are here, a family can come here, come to a volleyball tournament and make it a staycation where they can actually stay, play, and the whole family will have something to go do.
Thanks to the popularity of beach volleyball in the Summer Olympics and a successful professional tour, the sport is growing, with more and more colleges establishing teams.
Obviously, it's always nice to play by the water, so to have that aspect, and the sand's really nice, and you know, that white sand that's really fine is great. So the girls are having a good time, and it's just fun for them to compete.
Gerald Smith came to SunWest Park from Deerfield Beach to watch his daughter play for FAU.
Facilities are fantastic. We look forward to coming back in the future for more tournaments, especially at this college level.
But there are hopes to bring pro matches here and even international tournaments.
Oh, this sport is definitely on the rise. Now becoming the 90th college sport. It's fantastic, and I see it growing every day, and we look forward to watching it grow over the years.
There's a lot of opportunity that can be given here, a lot of vision that we have with bringing in tourism, outside people coming in and traveling around the world literally to come and play at SunWest Park.
SunWest Park can hold 40 volleyball courts, big enough to handle any major volleyball tournament. Look for more tournaments in the future. Another exciting addition to SunWest Park, a new cable that will allow you to enjoy wakeboarding. Tourism manager Ed Com talks to the vendor who makes it all possible.
So I'm here at SunWest Park with the operator, Patrick Kanakos. He also is a world-renowned wakeboarder himself, and there's some stuff coming on that's going to happen in March once the new system's up. Patrick, tell us about March and beyond.
Well, I'm really excited because now we really get to grand open this place, and we're going to do it with a full-size cable, which is our centerpiece right out in there in the center. It's going to have 8 people that are going to be able to ride at one time, but we can put 20, 30 people in line and just keep rotating people out. We also have 2.0 systems, which are the beginner systems, right, that you see behind us right now. We're going to have this aqua park, but basically times 10. It's going to be a little floating city for kids to run around and play on. We're going to add more kayaks and paddle boards, and there's going to be a lot more volleyball courts and things to do here on the beach side of it. That's going to bring us through to summer. Right now, there's plans being developed too with the development portion of it, which means bringing in a restaurant, bringing in some light retail. So you're going to see not just the activities and the sport of this place come alive, but you're also going to see the restaurant and retail portion of it come alive in the fall.
You're doing a few more amenities, which are kind of neat too. You're doing some yoga on SUP. You're doing some floating yoga on a new system that's coming out. You're trying to be really creative to create foot traffic here. Tell us a little bit about that stuff.
Well, I think what's important to us is programming. We're in this, in Pasco County, we're in this community to help build a community, make a community better. And we want to offer programs like our water mat yoga, which is a patent water mat that we give yoga classes on out there. We're also doing some sports training, some fitness training on land that we're going to be developing out here soon. After school programs to work with kids, teaching them the sport of volleyball, wakeboarding, kayak paddleboarding. So we want to make this place fun to come to. We want to put programming so you can come out here, and if you're into yoga, you're into fitness, or you're into wakeboarding, there's something for you to do here.
So there's something new for you to do here in Pasco to add to all our other great outdoor amenities. Patrick has just added a new level of fun to the Hudson area here in Pasco.
Look for more wakeboard cables coming to the park in 2016, which will make SunWest Park a true destination. Have you downloaded the MyPasco app yet? It's Pasco County government's new mobile app for smartphones and tablets. The app has all kinds of useful features, including easy links to press releases, the county government calendar, agendas and minutes. You can also do things like make park reservations and take a look at an interactive evacuation map. Another new feature is a link that will let you download the latest Pasco 360 newsletter, Pasco County's official newsletter published every month. Pasco commuters will also find the app useful, providing up-to-the-minute views of your commute. And by clicking on the app's Pasco area traffic section, you'll see green for no delays, yellow for minor delays, and red showing any big backups. The new app is designed for Android, Apple, and BlackBerry devices. Just go to Google Play Store or the Apple Store and search for keyword MyPasco. Pasco County's Bug Jam has grown over the years. Now it's a 2-day event featuring more than 800 VWs. Here's a look at the 2015 Bug Jam at the Pasco County Fairgrounds.
For some Volkswagen Bug owners, these are much more than just cars.
I'm a VW person to the bone. I drive a 1958 Bug in Tucson, Arizona every day. No AC, 14 years in my car, and I love it.
Every year at the Pasco County Fairgrounds in Dade City, VW fanatics gather together to show off their cars and vans at the Florida Bug Jam.
It's everything Volkswagen, whether a Volkswagen engine, looking for used parts, car show. We had the off-road racing Volkswagens on the track. We had poker runs, downtown car shows. So just a lot of different activities that are happening the whole Bug Jam weekend.
Organizers say the event has grown every year, now taking up 2 days and featuring close to 800 cars.
But some of the Volkswagens that you see here is just incredible, from ones that are totally restored or ones that are just like they were 35 years ago.
This event is VW's on steroids.
Arthur Baker owns several Bugs himself and is also the head judge.
If you have ever ridden down the road and got punched in the arm by your friend sitting beside you yelling "punch buggy," your arm's really going to be hurting today.
Thousands come to see the vintage cars and vans, from the Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine to a customized Florida Gator ride. And they come to Pasco County from all over the country.
Well, I tell you, when you look at the results of our mailing list and stuff like that, where they come in, they're from Arizona, from California, Maine, Wisconsin. They're just from everywhere. They don't trailer them down here, they drive them.
And this year's theme is out of this world. Instead of Star Wars, it's Bug Wars. Lamoris Harris did all the artwork.
My first time in Florida. It's awesome.
This is Christmas to me. I get excited about this event coming up just like I did when I was a kid and it was Christmas morning. This is the best holiday of the year.
This was the 27th year for the Florida Bug Jam. Mark your calendars, it happens every November. You're watching Pasco 360, Pasco County's official television news magazine. You can also get more information about your Pasco County government by reading the Pasco 360 newsletter. You can check it out by heading to Pasco County's main webpage at pascocountyfl.net. The newsletter is published every month, providing news and highlights of your Pasco County government, so look for the Pasco 360 newsletter. The San Antonio Rattlesnake Festival began in 1967 as a small JC project in San Antonio, Florida. There's plenty to do at the festival, all kinds of food, arts and crafts, live music, wildlife, children's games, and of course, rattlesnakes.
The San Antonio Rattlesnake Festival, a tradition that dates back to 1967.
I wouldn't know what else to do on this Saturday of the year. I've just grown up with it.
Every year at the city park, thousands come for the food, music, arts, and crafts, and of course, the star attractions. The snakes. At the popular snake show, Jim Mendenhall talks with festival goers about all kinds of snakes and gives kids a chance to hold them too. His show is called Squamata Reptiles.
And squamata is the Latin word that means the scaly ones.
And there are lots of scaly ones at the Rattlesnake Festival.
That's his main diet is other snakes.
Mendenhall says educating the public about snakes is his show's main mission.
You know, we've been taught as adults, and we pass it on to our children, that snakes are something to be afraid of, and it's not true. There's something to be respected not don't be afraid of them.
The Rattlesnake Festival was created by the San Antonio JCs, just a small group of dedicated locals.
The idea came about by way of Gerald McLeod, who had lived in Opp, Alabama, where they had a rattlesnake festival, and he suggested it. From there, we had Willie Post, who thought that was wonderful. Willie was familiar with rattlesnakes, knew how to catch them, knew how to bring people in. And Eddie Herman, he got busy right away on the publicity, and all the other men. It took a whole group of people to put this thing on.
Now the Rotary Club manages the event, which is its primary fundraiser for local charities.
Well, this is a tradition in San Antonio. It's really our festival. It's what put us on the map. We're a club of 14 people, and we're putting on this event for 5,000 to 6,000 people. So that's a challenge in itself, but we have a lot of community support. We could not do this without the community.
Go! Snakes are just part of the draw. This is the gopher race.
Rattlesnakes live in gopher holes. So we thought, what better thing to put together than a gopher race with a educational rattlesnake show.
Real gopher tortoises have long been replaced by these wooden ones that run by pulling ropes back and forth. The racing is fast and furious. So between the gopher races, snake show, games, entertainment, pony rides, barrel train ride, arts and crafts, and food, there is more than enough for a full day of family fun.
The Rattlesnake Festival is held every year in San Antonio on the third Saturday of October. I'm Tambrey Laine, Public Communications Specialist with Pasco County Government. I hope you enjoyed this edition of Pasco 360, your official Pasco County television news magazine.